As you saw by the title and the thumbnail, we are about to get the Platinum Trophy for Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 2. Now, I did play this game before in the past, but I never really got around to getting the Platinum Trophy. And once I saw I was at like 85%, 90%, I'm like, why not go back and get it done? Now, the three trophies that was left from back then was one, On the Path to Ninja, two, Dexterous Ninja, and last but not least, we have Which Name Shall I Use? Now, for each one, the first one, On the Path to Ninja, we had to win one time in a ranked game online. For Dexterous Ninja, we have to win 10 times online. And for Which Name Shall I Use? We have to acquire all titles. Now, that trophy right there, that you have to acquire all the titles, that's probably why I didn't get the Platinum Trophy back then. Because when I mean to tell you, there is 156 titles that you have to get. And by all means, it's a very painful process. So we're going to get them all done. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let's get into this video.
First, we're going to knock out those 2 trophies where we have to win 1 online ranked battle and then 10 online ranked battles. Hopefully, I see people on this game. I wouldn't expect people to still be on Storm 2, if I'm being honest with you. But if I don't get a lot of people on Storm 2, like if matchmakers take too long, I'm going to call up my homie and I'm just going to have him, make an account on Storm 2, and then I'll just beat him, 11 times, and then we'll get the trophy.
I'm picking the same character as me. Yes, I got the first one. On the Path to Ninja. Tomorrow. Let's go, Dexterous Ninja. Let's go. Alright, so the first title is Shinobi, which is basically you just have to load up Ultimate Adventure. Literally, the minute you open it up, you'll go through the cutscene, and then you'll automatically get the title.
For title number 2, it's called Striking, and for this title, we have to perform a 40-hit combo. Any mode works, whether in Ultimate Adventure or Free Battle. I did mine in Free Battle, and I pick Itachi. There's probably another character you can do it with, but I just went with Itachi to be on the safe side. And you could copy this combo that I'm doing right now to get it completed. And as you can see, I have a 44-hit combo.
For title number 3, which is called Ninjutsu, we have to win a battle with the final blow being a ninjutsu attack. As you can see, we have Sasuke low here. I'm just going to hit him a fireball jutsu from Itachi, and when that happens, we'll be awarded the title. Title 4, we have Ultimate Jutsu, which is we have to win a battle with the final blow being an ultimate ninjutsu attack. And as you can see, I have Itachi here, and I have Sasuke basically one shot, so I'm gonna go up to him, hit him my ultimate attack, and after the battle is over, we'll be awarded the title. Next, we're on to title number 5, which is called Bond, and for this title, we have to win a battle with the final blow being a support character's attack. Now, for this one, you can't just do like, say for example, I get Sasuke low here, and then I just use Kakashi or Sakura to finish him off with one of their ninjutsu. It wouldn't work like that. You actually have to use the team ultimate jutsu, and that works well. So basically, as you can see by Naruto's icon, I'll zoom in for you guys, we have to basically full up that bar by just spamming our supports. And once we fill that bar up, it's basically going to allow us to do the team ultimate jutsu and finish him off.
Now, as you can see by Naruto's icon, we're fully charged up and we're ready to perform the ultimate team jutsu. And after you hit it, you'll be awarded the title.
Now we have title number 6, which is called Fox Spirit, which is basically we have to win a battle while using an awakening. Well, not using, but being in our awakened form for any character. And for this specific one, I choose Naruto. And your health has to get below this line right here. I'm going to zoom in for you guys. And after you awaken, you just beat your opponent and you'll be awarded the title. For title number 7, it's called Bear, and we have to win a battle with less than 5% of your HP. And as you can see by Naruto's health, I'm pretty sure that is lower than 5%. But if for some odd reason you get that low and then it doesn't give you the title, At the end, it shows you what percentage health you have, and that will determine what health you need to be to get this title. So as you can see, I'm low with Naruto. I'm gonna come back and beat Sasuke, and it's gonna show us how much health we had at the end. And if you were below 5% of your health remaining, you will get the title.
All right, now that the fight's over, we can see how much percentage of health we had left. And as you can see, we had 1% left of health left, and we have been awarded the title.
For title number 8, which is called Iron Clad, we have to win a battle with a perfect victory. Basically, we just have to win the fight without losing any health. And basically, we're just going to charge at Sasuke. And if you guys didn't know, I have a second controller equipped. So it just makes this run a whole lot easier than fighting the computer, who might mess up your chances. Now on to title number 9, which we have Overwhelming Victorious, whichever word that is. My bad for the pronunciation. But for this title, we have to win a battle in 20 seconds or less. And like I said, we can just get this done if you have a second controller. It's way easier. And each battle is 99 seconds. So by 79 seconds, you should be over with the battle. And with that being said, once you complete that, then you'll be awarded the title. Now, this is when these titles start to get really, really annoying. So from title 10 all the way to title 50, you have to fight 30 battles with every character in Storm 2, except for Lars. But for everybody else, you have to fight 30 battles. And it sounds pretty straightforward, but it's like mentally exhausting. So an easier way I found how to do this, say for example, let's pick Naruto for player 1 and Naruto for player 2. If you battle, 1 counts as 2 since we're both the same user. So if we battle 15 times, 15 times 2 is 30. And you just basically have to do that with every single character. And you can do it with a CPU as well. But like I said, have an extra controller. You can just wipe through them really quickly. But from 10 all the way to 50. So that's 40 titles of just 30 battles with Naruto, Sasuke, Orochimaru, Kabuto, Itachi, Karen, Jugo, Suigetsu, Hidan, Kakazu, Toby, Conan, Pain.
The list goes on. But yeah, you get the gist.
All right, now we have title 51, which is called The Main Character, and you have to finish the bell stealing drill. This is literally the first mission, and it's against Kakashi. As you can see on the screen, the bell stealing drill. You literally just have to beat Kakashi. Now, these bonus conditions won't be here like the first time you fight him, but when you retry it again, then you'll see it. Then we have title 52, which is The Warring Tribes, which is finish Chapter 5 in Ultimate Adventure. And Chapter 5 here is called Brothers, where basically, you know, if you watch anime, it's the Sasuke versus Itachi arc where, you know, they did the final battle between both Uchihas. And as you can see, these are the 3 fights you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to do Sasuke versus Itachi, then Suigetsu versus Kisame, and then lastly, Sasuke versus Itachi again. Now on to title 53, which is Novelist. We have to fight against Pain as Jiraiya. And this is also in the story mode. This is going to be Chapter 6, The Tale of Jiraiya the Gallant. Sorry if I said that wrong. But it will be the last fight. As you can see here, Jiraiya versus the quote-unquote Pain. Anime watchers, if you know, you know. But before you get to him, you have to do Jiraiya versus Naruto, Jiraiya versus Conan, and then finally Jiraiya versus Pain. Now we have title 54, which is called One Who Walks the Way of the Ninja. And we just have to finish the last chapter. And the last chapter is called The Tale of Naruto Uzumaki. And as you can see, all the fights, you got to fight Kakashi, you got to fight Jiraiya, Kakashi versus Pain again, Kiba versus Conan, Tsunade versus Pain, and then Sage Mode Naruto versus Pain. And then after you beat all these guys, then you will unlock the title. Now we're on to title 55, which is called Eight Tails Hunter. We have to finish the fragment, quote-unquote, part of the story. And when you're walking around, you're going to be seeing like random crystals on the ground. Make sure to pick those up because those are what enables this like extra ending to the story. And as you can see, it's Sasuke versus Killer Bee. And when he's in his 8 tails form. Now we have title 56, which is called a fresh new ninja. And what we have to do for this title is we have to complete the 10 trials in story mode, Ultimate Adventures. Now, I can't specifically tell you when I unlock this, but after I finished the story and I was doing all the extra other missions, you know, getting 100%, there's gonna be an old guy that you talk to, and he's gonna be in the Hokage's office. And after you talk to him, he's gonna tell you about the 10 trials and how to complete it. So you just go up here, walk up this roofway, and then he's gonna be standing right in the middle of here, like literally right here. And then you're gonna have to do 10 fights with him, and you're gonna fight in pairs of 3. So example, you're gonna come up here, talk to him, you're gonna battle whoever's first, and then after you beat him, you're just gonna go down here and then come back, and it like refreshes the whole thing, and then boom, now you're on to the second fight all the way to the 10th fight. And after you beat all those 10 fights, then you'll be awarded the title. Now we have title 57, which is called a hard-working ninja to the core. And basically this title is tricky because it's part of the next title that I'm going to explain to you. Well, the next 2 titles that I'm going to explain to you. But for this one, it's a part of basically finishing all the missions and extra activities you get in the story. Next, we have title number 58, which is One Who Overcomes Darkness. And to get that, you have to defeat the cursed doll that looks like Orochimaru. Now, in the story mode, as you're walking, I can't remember specifically where he was, but I think you, don't quote me if I'm wrong, but I'm like 90% sure you meet him like right here, like literally right here. He's gonna be right here. He's gonna tell you about all the cursed doll opponents you have to fight, and then after you talk to him here, and then you leave the area, he's gonna be right outside of the Hokage's office, standing right over here.
Now I'm just gonna show you guys how much cursed doll opponents you'll be having to face. And as you can see, I'm gonna scroll down for you guys. These are all of the opponents you're gonna have to face. And once you finish all these guys, then Orochimaru will be the last opponent.
Next up, we have 2 titles that go hand in hand, which is Title 59 and Title 60. Title 59 is called One Who Excels in Everything. Basically, we have to complete all the events. Basically, with all the events, what I mean is we have to finish all 100% of the cursed doll, 100% of the confirmed mission, and 100% of like all the side missions that you get from, you know, random people around the Hidden Leaf Village. And as you can see, as I'm showing you right now, there's 26 of the requests, 4 of the confirmed mission, and about, I would say, roughly 20 plus of the cursed doll. And for title 60, which is full marks for friendship, for this one you basically have to, how do I say this? So each character has a friendship level, and once you get them to 4 hearts, you basically have to go to dinner with them. And after you go to dinner with each one, you have to keep swapping out people from your squad and just keep going with dinner with them. Some people you have to go to dinner 3 times, some maybe twice, some maybe once. But here's a clear example.
So, further example for this title, as you can see, I have all of the hearts maxed out, but obviously, when you first start the game, all of these will be empty, and it's a total of 5 stars, and throughout the game, the birds will send you letters, which you're gonna read letters right here, and basically, you're just gonna answer them. For the males, you want to get the Ninja reference tool. For the females, like Sakura, Hinata, whatever, you're gonna come over to the flower shop and you're gonna buy one of the flower kits basically. She's not here because she's in my squad, but if she's not in your squad, you can come to the flower shop and she'll be here. Are basically all the same. For Title 1, which is called Well Off, you have to spend 100,000 Ryo in shops. Hopefully I said that right. For 62, which is called Rich, you have to spend 500,000 Ryo in the shops. And for 63, which is named Very Rich, you have to spend 1 million Ryo in shops. Next, we have Title 64, 65, and 66. It's similar to the last three. For Title 64, which is part-timer, you have to open the store menu 30 times. 65, which is named Poster Girl, you have to open the shop menu 60 times. And 66, which is named Store Manager, you have to open the shop menu 100 times. And to show you how to do it, you basically have to talk to her. Press buy, you open the menu, and then fully come out. And that basically counts as one. And imagine, you have to do it 100 times. I know, it's gonna get annoying. Now we're on to title number 68, which is called Medical, and we have to eat 10 bentos. So basically, we're here at the Leaf Village cafeteria or cafe that you want to talk to this guy, and you can basically just order 10 of these, which will cost you 5,000 Ryo. And after you consume all of those, then you'll be able to be awarded with the title Medical. We're in the lucky state, as you can see by the icon at the top left. We're in the lucky state, and these little posters right here, you have to knock them over and investigate. And as you can see, we got a old coin to the left, but we have to keep doing this until we get a jackpot lottery item. And it's gonna look something like this, just to show you guys. Hold on, is it valuables? Right here. This is what you're gonna get from those posters we just knocked down. Literally, when I mean to tell you, it literally took hours. Like, you just saw I knocked down that one. Now we got one right here. Investigate. Got an empty bottle. Like, I'm telling you, this one will be the most mentally draining, because you're literally just walking around in a circle, just knocking them down. Investigate. We got an old coin again. Knock it down. We got an empty bottle. Like, this one was very, very, very annoying. Knock down this sign. We got Koban. Knock down this. empty bottle, knock down this, empty. Like, I'm telling you, like, unless you have better luck than me, like, it literally took me like 3 days, because I would come on today, probably do it for like an hour and a half, don't get it, then I'll just hop off, like, and just rinse and repeat. But basically, you can do that process. That's the most easy process. You knock down all those signs, come back, knock them again. It doesn't work. You go back, come back again. Okay, it hasn't restarted. Come back. Boom, it hasn't restarted. Then I would go, okay, let me go further here. Come back. Go back again. See if the stage fully reset. It did. Investigate. Empty bottle. Like you guys get the gist already. Now we're on to title 71, which is just like title 69 and 70, but for 71, which is called Slay, we have to collect 30 Pakaniku ball items. Hopefully I said that right. But like I said, it's rinse and repeat, just like title 70 and 69. Knock down these sides. Knock down the signs without being in the lucky state. And yeah, you can also do this in the Hidden Sand Village, but the Hidden Leaf Village to me had more signs to run through, so as long as you keep it up, you'll get through it. On to title number 74, which is labeled Third Hokage. You have to watch all of the story view videos in the Hokage's room. You don't need to watch the whole scene. You just, like, the minute the skip is available, like, I'll show you for example. So we're gonna watch the Kazekage. There's gonna be this one. It's gonna have a red exclamation mark, like, right by Shikamaru's name. You can click on it. It's gonna load up. And then literally as it plays, you can just skip it. And that red exclamation mark, that's going to be by the end of whatever word it is. So example, Shikamaru is going to have a red exclamation mark. And as you saw, we clicked on the story and then we skipped it. That exclamation mark will be gone. Now on to title number 75, which is called Student. We have to watch all of the Ultimate Jutsu videos in the collection menu. And like with the main story videos from title number 74, I believe. Yes, 74. You don't have to watch it all the way through. You just have to watch it. Basically click on it and then skip through it, basically. So example right here. You have to buy all the videos first. As you can see, I purchased all. And then after you buy them from the general store, and if you don't know these places, you can just hit your touchpad. I'm on PS5, so you can just hit your touchpad and it shows you all the location. So after you come here and you buy all the ultimate jutsu scenes, then you're gonna hit start. Go down to collection, then ultimate jutsus, and then we'll do Rasen Shuriken. We'll go Naruto, the place. Then we're just gonna skip through it, and then that exclamation mark is gonna go. Now obviously I went back because I don't have to watch it through, but when you get to it, you'll see what I'm talking about. To title 79, which is called Secret, and for this title we have to use 20 warp scrolls, and to get warp scrolls we have to go to the item shop, click on buy, and then you just buy 20, and then you can use warp scrolls to just warp around to places you don't want to walk to, basically. So after you burn all 20, then you'll be awarded the title Secret. Now we're on to title 78, which is called Naive. We have to investigate 50 mushrooms. It doesn't really matter what type of mushrooms, just mushrooms in general. I would recommend doing it at Mount Miyoboku. Hopefully I said that right. I would come to Mount Miyoboku, or you can just travel around, you know, the Hidden Leaf Village and travel around the outskirts or whatever and just search mushrooms as you go. But to my knowledge, Mount Miyoboku has a lot, so I just, feel me, just investigate them. And as you can see, that's 3 mushrooms already. Walk around. Got another one, and that's 4 mushrooms already. So basically, you're just doing that 50 times. Just investigating 50 mushrooms. 82, Dojo Breaker, win 30 ranked wins online. 83, One's Own Ruler, you have to win 40 times in ranked. 84, Omnipotent, hopefully I said that right, you have to win 50 times in ranked online. And then 85, you have the Underdog title, which you have to lose 10 times. And 86, which is the Survivor, you have to lose 20 times. And basically, if you don't know how to get there, we're gonna go online, obviously. And then, as you can see, we're not gonna go in player match. For these titles, 80 through 86, they're all gonna be ranked. So no more casual ranked. And as you can see by my record, I'm 50 and 20. An easier way to do this is obviously nobody plays Storm 2 anymore. I was probably getting like one person every 30 minutes. Like I'm surprised people was loading this game up. But if you don't want to go through that trouble, you can have one of your friends hop on, and then y'all can just match up and just farm wins.
Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This is the first platinum trophy for 2026, and there's gonna be more to come. Love y'all.